What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Soft Cell, and we're returning to Cruelty Without Beauty 2002. Thank you as always to Cam and to all the folks who've been following the journey with Dave and Mark, and indeed, once again, RIP to Dave. But the next tune, make sure I have this right, All Out of Love. So yeah, it sounds like there was a finite quality of love and it has been depleted or it has emptied out. Of course, it could be, the phrasing could be meant differently, like, I've done this all out of love. It is the love that has motivated whatever the action or whatever the process or situation is. It was all out of love. But, I don't know, I guess I'm more inclined to see it the former, which is to say the idea of not having any more love left to give or left to show, or not seeing any love left in whatever context. So I guess we'll find out, and of course neither of those thoughts might have any relevance. But this is Soft Cell, the tune is All Out of Love, and it's from their 2002 album Cruelty Without Beauty.
Sit and cry.
I do think the idea of the volume having been depleted is the essence of the meaning of the title phrase. And it's interesting because he's saying, like, he's wondering, have I given too much? Because there's never enough, and now the cupboard's bare, and, it's washed up. And he's using phrases to suggest that there's just not emotion there anymore, there's not feeling there anymore. But it doesn't sound like he's giving up. And indeed, there were some lines where it sounds like he's trying to dig deep and see if it can be rekindled, or if that youthful passion can be rediscovered, which again, it does feel like this album has a lot of the, like, midlife crisis, trying to find your way when you're not as young as you used to be, and when things feel and are experienced differently, and having traveled a fair distance in the road of life and wondering what the path into the future will look like without that sort of youthful perception where you're not thinking about that longer trajectory because everything's sort of in front of you. So it feels like that is a set of interrelated themes, and this track in particular feels like it's another articulation of that. But yeah, it doesn't feel like hopeless or pessimistic, but it does feel like it's acknowledging that the love isn't there, and wondering, did I just give it away too freely? Did I manifest it to the point where now there's nothing left inside? Though he is saying actually there is a little bit of love left, but he's keeping it for himself to keep him warm in whatever the future path of life is going to look like. So he's going to be a bit more conscientious and careful about how it's applied, and seemingly he's going to keep it to himself, because if he gives it away and loses it, well, that's the only little bit of quantity he had left. So yeah, it's clever, it's conceptual, it's very perceptive in terms of human emotions, and how sometimes it feels like you're just overflowing with it, other times there's very little of it there, and what you do have, you wonder, like, could there ever be more again? Or, was I too liberal with it before, and that's why now I don't have a lot left? So, yeah, it's speculating, it's wondering, it's feeling, and it's also resolving going forward. So it's like past, present, and future all in one. Sonically, I love it. It's a dance floor type of tune. I like that little brass flourish along the way. There's also like a bit of a creaking synth, which is a term I use in techno when there's like this, usually like offset, like every other beat, there's this like squeak or creaking type of sound. I heard that in there. But yes, just a a deep bass line, a driving four to the floor kick drum, and Mark singing over it quite charismatically and beautifully as always. So yeah, another top tune from this album, which I'm loving very much. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Peace.